or 1 unit. This was about relative atomic mass, the masses of an atom in relation to carbon or hydrogen. Now there we are studying about compounds, molecules. So the mass of a molecule, if calculated according to 1/12 divided by 1/12 carbon, will be known as relative molecular mass. Will be known as relative molecular mass. The relative molecular mass is obtained by adding together the relative atomic masses of all the various atoms present in the molecule. That means if I am having a molecule of sulfuric acid, it means that the masses of hydrogen plus the masses of sulfur plus all the masses of atoms of oxygen together taken as added up will give me relative molecular mass of sulfuric acid. If I consider in sulfuric acid, you will find that there are 2 atoms of hydrogen. So the mass of 2 atoms of hydrogen is 2 into 1 is equal to 2 AMU. That about mass of sulfur is equal to 32 AMU because 1 atom of sulfur is there. Now the mass of 4 atoms of oxygen is mass of 1 atom of oxygen is 16. So 16 into 4, that becomes 64. If I add all these masses calculated, hydrogen plus the mass of sulfur plus the mass of 4 oxygen, it will be equal to 98. So this learning to find out and to find the relative molecular mass is very important, as it is required in various, we are going to study about large number of molecules. So there are certain exercises given where example given one, calculate the relative molecular masses of the compound. If you take about mass of cane sugar, where we are having C12H22O11, that means 12 there are 12 atoms of carbon, 22 atoms of hydrogen and 11 atoms of oxygen. Now how it is being found out? We need the relative atomic masses also. So in case of cane sugar, atomic mass of carbon is 12, that of hydrogen 1, and that of oxygen is 16. Now to find it, I will be using this. Relative molecular mass of C12H22O11 is given 12 into 12 because 12 atoms are there, plus 1 into 22, sorry, it is 1 into 22 plus 16 into 11, because oxygen is having 16 and there are 11 atoms together. If I add all of these after multiplication, I'll get 342 AMU. Similarly, I am being given about copper sulfate. So this is one of the important topic. There are large number of other questions given in your book where you need to calculate the molecular mass. As it is in question number 9, it is going to calculate the molecular mass of the following. So please try them and try to solve them. Now the next very important topic, which is in the last of this topic, is percentage composition. If somebody has given me a compound and I say this compound consists of 2 different types of atoms or 3 different types of atoms, but I want to find out the percentage of that element. So that percentage of element in a compound is total weight of the element in one molecule. What it is? Total weight of that atom in that molecule divided the gram molecular weight of the compound into 100. So whatever answer I will be getting is percentage. For example, here one case is given. He said calculate the percentage of hydrogen in water. First I need to find out the percentage of hydrogen. I need to find out the relative molecular mass of water. So water is made up of H2O. Now if its atomic mass, relative molecular mass is to be concerned, it is 18. Now since 18 grams of water contain 2 grams of hydrogen, so it is coming toward that unitary method. When 18 gram is there, the amount of hydrogen is 2 grams. So something missing is that if 1 gram of water is there, then what it will become? 2 by 18. Now how much they want? We want according to 100 grams because we need percentage. So if it is having 100 grams of water, then we will get 2 upon 18 into 100, 11.11 grams of hydrogen. That means the mass percentage of hydrogen in water is 11.1 or 11.11 gram. There are large other examples also being given. which you can do. It is already been solved in your notebook. So what you need to do is practice them and try to find out all these things. There are questions also given in the back. If you see, calculate the percentage composition. Here it is given. Question number 14 giving, find the percentage mass of water in Epsom. For example, this condition is here. I'll find the relative molecular mass of all together plus 7 water molecule also. Magnesium sulfate's relative molecular mass I'll find plus I will let 7 into 18 all together added up. I want to find out the percentage mass of water. So how much water is there? 7 molecules. So 7 into 18 divided by the total mass coming out of this whole magnesium sulfate or water into 100. Then you will get the percentage mass of water in this case. In some cases it is coming like here, 15th question is also there, 16th question is also coming on that same question. So you are supposed to do all these things. Is it okay? Now the next topic which is coming up is empirical formula of the compound. We know the molecular formula of the compound. We say like H2SO4, H2O2, hydrogen peroxide or sodium sulfate. These all are molecular formulas. Then what is it empirical formula of a compound? You say if I try to divide it by a common number, if any formula is there and I will divide it by some common number, the smallest ratio or the simplest ratio in whole number which I will be obtaining, okay, the ratio of all the elements together in smallest form which will be obtained, that we will be making it as empirical formula. For example, I am having a molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide. It is giving H2O2. What is common in H2O2? 2. If I divide by 2, it will be H1 and O1. So it is a whole number H1, O1, they are in whole number. So the ratio of the atoms which are present in the molecules, the simplest ratio, we call it empirical formula. So I'll say empirical formula of hydrogen peroxide will be HO. If I take example of glucose, like here it has been given, glucose is C6H12O6. What I find common in them? All are multiple of 6. So if I divide all of them by 6, I will get C1H2O1. If I divide it by 6. Is it clear or not? So what I get? CH2O. So this is the simplest ratio, that for one carbon there are 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. It is the simplest ratio of all the atoms present in the molecule is known as empirical formula. Is it clear? Similarly, if we are studying about empirical formula, then there is another term known as empirical formula mass. So whatever the mass is coming of the empirical formula will be known as empirical formula mass. So here again in case of H2O2, the empirical formula of this hydrogen peroxide is HO and the empirical formula mass is 1 plus 16 is equal to 17. So children, this is all about chapter number 1. You please go through all these exercise, balance the chemical equation which are given in your exercise. There are a lot of in-text question also being given and there are large number of reactions balancing given on page number 19 also, question number 8. So please do them, and there are certain numericals. For example, calculate the molecular formula, calculate the percentage composition of an element present in the compound, or finding the empirical formula. So please try to solve all of them.